everyone, it's Shelly with Shelly's Creative Crafts. Welcome back. So I just finished this next journal here, and this one is huge, and not in size wise, but with all of the goodness inside. And I found some picture frames, and I thought that they would be sweet on the front, and I did a collage behind it. But I thought even if whomever gets the journal, they could put their own photo in there if they so choose, or leave it the way it is. But it's 5 signatures, and I had some light pink fabric that it's kind of a t-shirt feel of fabric. It's not t-shirt, but you know, that's kind of the feel of it. And then I had a lace table, what is it, a placemat. And so I put that on top, and I just thought that it turned out really, really pretty. And then I put 2 ribbons together and sewed them together to make, it's very, very full, to make the ties. And then, so we'll jump right on in here. Let me make sure I'm in frame. And so I did the closure a bit different. This is some ribbon here, and then of course it's all, you know, adhered down. And then of course the fabric pocket, and then this is just kind of like a little fabric charm, and it's on a bulb pin, so it can be taken off if you want to, you know, move it around the journal, put it on the front, whatever. And then I do have a journaling card here, a note card that I made. And then this is just a little sweet little blank note card that's ready to go. And I think this is a kind of a Paris themed journal, because I have a calendar that had some Paris things in it, so I made some note cards out of that. And then of course we've got the embellished paper clips that I like to do. This is actually one of the top ones, that the hidden ones. And then I did a sweet little tag, and then it's got a little mini tag that kind of matches. And then of course the you know, the paper clips can be moved around the journal. And then, as always, lots of coffee dyed and plain paper, scrapbooking paper embellishments on the side. And then I always like to do the offset paper for maybe photos or just jotting down some notes. This one is a pocket, obviously, and then I did some trim and that sort of thing. And then this is one of my wrapping paper tags that I like to make. And then just a little bit of rickrack, and then of course the coffee dyed paper. And then this is a just a ribbon snippet that I made just kind of into a little tuck spot. And this is one of those calendar pictures from that Paris calendar. So I thought that was really cute. And then I found some real sweet little trim. It looks like it has little banners or something hanging off of it. And then I did my little chipboard circles. And then just a little bit of fabric trim on the side, and I did stamp some lines on that. And then the middle, or I'm sorry, the start of the second signature, again a little bit more stamping. This is the second embellished paper clip, and then this looks like some homemade marshmallows, because I've actually made homemade marshmallows before, and they're really cool. So that's what this looks like, and that's another one of those Paris things from the calendar. And then I just put some dangly beads on the paper clip. Again, some offset paper, coffee dyed paper, lots and lots of room to journal in this one. And this right here is a tea bag, a really large tea bag that I found a set of, and then I distressed it and then made one of my wrapping paper tags to go in there. But of course you can, you know, fill it up with anything after the fact. And then this was from a real old greeting card that I have, and it's I did some fussy cutting and then put it, you know, back with some cheesecloth. And then this is just a sweet little pocket or tuck spot down in the bottom with some really old vintage lace, and then one of those little crocheted flowers. And then again some more of that, those calendar pictures of Paris, and then I backed them with file folders, so they're really sturdy. And then this is just a mason jar that I just kind of made into a little tuck spot, and just stuck a little journaling card in there. And then we've got the beginning of the third signature, And then this is just a real pretty piece of paper. It just says love is everything, so I thought that was pretty. And then I did a little bit of the trim just like on the front. The offset papers, and then a little bit more trim on the side, and then another embellished paper clip, and then this one has a pardon me, just a little button, and then just some bling. And then this is not upside down, it's actually a bike hanging from a wall there in Paris, and so thought that was really kind of fun, so wanted to include that. And then just, again, some more scrapbooking paper. This is a tag that I made out of that I think it's called Fast Tack. I said Fabri-Tac before, but that's a glue. But Fast Tack is the name of this. It's not wallpaper. I'm not sure what it is. But in any event, I made a tag out of it and then stuck a Prima card behind that. And then just some really, really coffee stained paper with some embellishments, some trims and wooden buttons that I have. And then more of that offset paper. And I did do the old paper as my distressing in this one. And then beginning of the 4th signature. And then I want to say this is the 4th or 5th paper clip. And then this is just a fun little card. It just says Wheel of Wisdom. I just like the colors in it. I thought it matched really well. And then I just did a very tiny little bit of stamping that was a bird's nest. And then just some trim down at the bottom there. And just a little bit more, little embellishments. And then one of the little flip-ups that you can write on. And that it is attached and you can write underneath it. And then, again, another, I think that might be, nope, one more. So this will be the 5th one, and it's just, it just says Remarkable with a real pretty neutral colored flower on it. And then this is, I got a set of napkins, and I think I've been decoupaging everything in sight, and this was one of the tags that I made from that napkin, and I just really love it. And then, again, more of this real pretty rickrack that I have. And then the beginning of the last signature. And then this right here, Lori Girl on the Ridge showed this in a tutorial. And I really liked it, so I tried to do it on my own. Of course, mine didn't turn out as pretty as hers, but it's got a pocket here, as you can see the V right there, and then you flip it over. And then I did mine a little differently. I actually made like a little pocket, so you can actually, and it is out of music paper, so it is a little bit fragile, but I did decoupage it, so hopefully, it'll be a little bit more sturdy. And then last paper clip here, this is another one of the hidden paper clips, and then I did put in a Prima card, and then that just kind of tucks up underneath there. And this is an old flash card, obviously, and then I put in a little, these are some little tiny cards that I found that I thought were just adorable. So I put that in there as well. And then some more scrapbooking paper, more coffee-eye paper. And on some of these I did do the washi trim down the middle. And then this just is some more pretty scrapbooking paper. And then this says snapshots. And again, some more of that lined stamped paper, and then just a real pretty blingy embellishment down in the bottom. And then getting to the other side of that music paper, and again, that napkin, I had to decoupage that. So I made a pocket, or, that's the other side of that one, and then you have this side right there. And then this little thing is actually, let me move this out of the way. So this little thing is an envelope that I made into kind of like a little trifold, but you've got essentially 6 pockets. So you've got a pocket there, the flap I used as a pocket, and then of course you got a pocket there, and then I just tucked a little tag in there and just kind of sewed up the ends just so that it could be a little tuck spot or a little pocket, and then you have a pocket there. So I didn't fill in the back sides, but I did put in some little goodies in the front pockets. So so I will count up everything as far as how many pages and the size and that sort of thing, but she's the chunky monkey. And so I will be listing this here shortly, and I hope you're having a great start to the weekend, and hope you have a great weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.